poll on my Instagram story and I said, just a philosophical question. Do you believe life has any true universal purpose? When the poll was over, I had 8 answer no and 7 answer yes. It was very close to being a tie between yes and no. I ran this poll because I wanted to get different opinions and to simply ask how others see their lives. When asked philosophical questions, people tend to duck away, solely because it's nothing they really want to bother thinking too much about. As an optimist, you'd see a glass half full. As a pessimist, you'd see a glass half empty. While philosophy is the art of asking, what is the purpose of this glass? Why is it here? And most importantly, what are we to do with it? A lot of people would say, there's no reason the water is there. It just is. And it'll be there until it evaporates. A lot of people would say the water is there to drink, or maybe even to use as a torture method to those who hurt you. Life's purpose, and whether or not life even has one, is really objective to who you're talking to. People often confuse philosophy and mindset. Your philosophy is your perception of life and its meaning. Your mindset is what you do with that perception and what you want to make of it. What you think the purpose or lack of in life can be perceived as a good thing or a bad thing. There's the things we know as facts and how we react to these facts. In Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, there is the one constant, the speed of light. The speed of light is not debatable. We can all agree that light travels at one constant speed, but even if we all can agree that the speed of light is constant, our reality is different from others around us due to our perception of life. Now, to express my perception, I can say it's changed throughout the years, and that happens quite a bit in one's lifetime, because as we mature, we change, and how we see life and deal with it changes. Perception is very fluid, unlike the speed of light. So the answer to the theory of relativity is according to who you're asking. Hence why I ask the people on Instagram, because I want to understand their perception of life. Do they believe in universal purpose? Do they believe life is meaningless? Or do they believe the purpose of your life is based on the choices you make? As for me, I don't really believe in a universal purpose of life. I kind of feel like purpose is seen to be the equivalent of worth in our society. Purpose meaning you have a direction in life you need to go in to fulfill said purpose. It's okay not to have things fully figured out. Why care about the purpose or direction in life society is pressuring you to fulfill when you can have your own perception of things anyway? How can we say there's truly any universal purpose for all of us when we're all so different? There are billions of people in the world. Saying there's one universal purpose just doesn't seem like a satisfying idea. Worth and purpose are often confused to be the same. I blame the propaganda of capitalism. The definition of worth is this: deserving effort, attention, or respect. Definition of purpose would be the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Nothing needs purpose to have worth. So, while I don't believe life has purpose, it does have objective worth. Your life may not have an intended universal purpose, but that doesn't mean you're not valuable. In conclusion, I feel like purpose is objective, and purpose is not the equivalent of worth. Does life have purpose? That's according to who you ask. Does life have worth? My answer is absolutely, and it always will be. We may not have a reason to be here exactly, but we are. And now that we are here, we're worthy, and our lives have so much value. No one needs a reason to be alive, or a purpose. They just need to realize their own worth and value.